Different angle all the way across the screen. Yeah, yeah, so intense. So, after all that hullabaloo last week, I suppose I ought to make this week pretty good. That's not going to happen, is it? But I decided that because I didn't really properly introduce myself and say much about me the first week, and I didn't have a video last week, as you all know, so that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to properly introduce myself. I'm sure you'll find me very deep and interesting. I live near London, about half an hour away from London. I go to a school where the uniform is almost completely green. It's like in the films. If you've ever seen the film Thunderpants, which is a brilliant film and you should watch it, it's kind of like that. I live in a world like that. I'll now show you my room. Behold! Oh man! Feel the excitement in the room. At the moment, you guys are on my bed. I'm very, very sorry about that. I bet you wish you weren't in this situation. I wish I wasn't in this situation. My favourite colours are light blue and purple under very strict circumstances. It has to be a kind of dark purple. Because I'm dark. Which I'm not. In my lifetime, I have owned 4 cats. 2 got run over. 1 is still alive and living in my house and being annoying. And the 4th, how that 4th cat met its demise is so surreal that it deserves its own video. So, when I decide to do that video, I'll let you know. I am currently doing a course called, well, I say course, it's a thing called Duke of Edinburgh, which is only in the UK, I think, but for Kelsey and any other exciting American people watching, it's you have to do an expedition part where you do a lot of walking and camping, which is lots of fun. And there's a creative bit, which I will show you now. This is my creative section. It's meant to be a cat. It's a cross stitch. And it's got a head. 2 weeks ago, it just looked like a multicoloured goblet because it didn't have the top part of the head. So I've done that and that in 2 weeks, which I'm pleased by because the rest of it took me 3 months. What I like about this is that when you're doing cross stitch, it's good to be listening to something on the radio or something like that while you're doing it, which means little things get stuck in your head for different parts. So I'll give you a diagram of thoughts that come with this cat. This is my friend Lucinda, because I was doing that while she was around. I finished it. This pink bit here is quite sad, because that bit makes me think of Esther from Nerd Fighters, because I was doing that bit when I heard that she died. So the cat's neck is dedicated to Esther. And the yellow bit is dedicated to one of my favourite actresses, who's Kathy Burke, who's really funny. And I was listening to an interview that she was doing on the radio while I was doing that bit, which was the first bit I ever did. I also think of LabelMeNerdy for very pretentious reasons, that my dad and mum are trying to get me into opera because they're quite big opera buffs. And the only one they've succeeded with so far is LabelMeNerdy, because it's really sad and it's just really nice. And I was listening to it while I was doing another bit of that. So yeah, that's my cat. For sport, I'm doing tennis, and for voluntary, which is when you have to go out and do nice things, I work in a shop in a hospital where my parents work, and what else do I do? Oh yeah, I work at Brownies, my sister's Brownies, which is nice because the kids are cute, apart from a few who are annoying. Good thing they don't watch this. Oh shit, if they watch this. And this is a thing that I did when we were studying pop art in school, which I'm pleased by. If you're a pop art nerd, then you'll know where this comes from, but I'm not going to tell you. See how I masterfully change colours through? See, it looks on the camera like just a big bit of blue, but really it's dark purple to replace the light purple. Interesting facts about me. And this is a picture of me when I was a baby. My friend did this in her first video, so I thought I'd copy her. Of course, as you can see, I like cookies. And there was food around my face, and that food stayed there for many years because people were so polite that they would never ever tell me that I had food all over my face. That was there till I was 13. And this is Thing. That's his name. He's meant to be a baby yeti. I got him from Disneyland. He's meant to be a baby yeti, but at the time I couldn't decide whether I thought he was a killer snowball or a baby yeti, so I just gave up and called him Thing. Now I'm pretty sure he's a baby yeti. If I saw a snowball like that, I'd be pretty concerned. My parents keep trying to make me wash him because I've got this kind of thing, this really bad habit that this bit, I fiddle with it because it just feels nice on my fingers, and I've been doing this since I was really, really small. And after a while, it gets this kind of like nice homey smell, which is really comforting. This is really embarrassing because I'm like 16. For God's sake, I'm old enough to go out, have sex. No, I'm just sniffing this guy's ass. Because it's really annoying because I always put the label near the bum. So whenever people come around for sleepovers, and I'm like sniffing his bum, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "It's Thing. It's our Thing. I like Thing." So there you are. I've shown you the inner parts of my soul. I've shown you Thing. I've shown you everything. See what I did there? No. Stop the video here. It's getting awkward. Ellie, I will see you tomorrow.